Boy, this is a little Fakola Dev Idin Kaifa Temple at Cairo at Cabo. We welcome you to our Ile Jubai Fa Temple service. So thank you for joining us. I want to start with prayer, just so that we can get in the right mood. Ola Dumare, we thank you for life, health, strength, food, clothing, and shelter. We thank you for all the that you have provided for us. At this moment, we ask that you would support us, ward off all death, ward off sickness, cases, controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and outright fights, ward off the haters, and bring to us all good things of life. We call on you on the Holy Odu Ogunameji, Amoni Amola, Botun Lawon, Yeye Reyo Sun, one la one la ọmọ bí àfún Ọ̀rúnmìlà ìfàyòrátà bọ̀mọ rẹ̀ bígun ìgẹ̀mọ̀ wọn ní kò ṣàkálẹ̀ bọ́ní ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀bẹ bọ́ rúbọ ìfàràtà bọ́mí ìbípọ̀ lọ́dẹ o ẹ̀wẹ̀ orí ní rátà bọ́rí ìfàràtà mọ ibi pọlọdẹ o ẹtì pọnlá ní rata bọlẹ bàdí bàbá mi o àràtà bọ ọmọ rẹ ìfàràtà bọmi ibi pọlọdẹ o ọmìnlá ní rata bọ yàrin lọdọ ìfàràtà bọmi lọdẹ. Ifarata Bomi Ibipo Lodeu Ogundameji. We are sure of today. We are sure of tomorrow. Whether in 2 days their siblings will be favorable or not is what we are not sure of. These are Ifa's declarations to Ifa to Orumila when Ifa planned to provide protective shade for all his children. He was advised to offer a bow. He complied. Ifa, please protect us, for there is too much evil around. When a hen hatches her eggs, it provides protection for the chicks. Ifa, please protect us, for there is too much evil around. A big body of water protects the land underneath. Ifa, please protect us, for there is too much evil around. Ifa, we ask that you will continue to support us. We ask that you ward off all death, ward off fights, ward off litigation, losses in our fights from us. Ima kami meni amo, ima kami meni ano, ima kami meni adelo kuntamule. Lori Ifa lo ni bora timpanini, ene banami, ahon ati Ifa lelejo. Ifa, please support us. Guide us, direct us, protect and keep us safe, healthy, keep us whole. Ashe, Abora, Aboy, Boshishe. Hey, I thank you all for joining us. We welcome you to our Ile Ijuba Ifa Temple service. We do this every Sunday. This one is pre-recorded, but we still in the spot. We still in pocket. Tap in with us. I'm Olu Fakola Day. Before we start, this is what I want you to do. I want you to type blessing in the chat. Type blessing in the chat. All right. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever looked at your life and felt like you were too late? Everybody else seems to be getting married. Everybody else seems to be graduating. Everybody else seems to be buying houses. Everybody else seems to be succeeding. Everybody else seems to be winning. And you're asking, what did I do wrong? What if nothing is wrong? What if your blessing isn't gone? It's waiting. Ifa shows us something really remarkable. Not every blessing is delayed because of punishment. Some blessings are delayed because they have an appointed time in your destiny. Delayed does not mean denied. Sometimes delayed means protected. Let's look at this. Odu and Ogbe Okanlan. In this story, this is the message to Ajejiero, the traveling passenger, when all his ire was coming from behind, but he was on a hurry to move on. He was a Vaslav rebel. He complied before long, not too far. All of the ire of life came trooping in. Ajejiero, do not go. Do not move on. All ire is coming for you. All ire is coming from behind. Please do not leave. The traveler that wanted to leave because he thought nothing good would happen where he was. Ifa told him, stay. Ooh, that's a hard one. When you feel like ain't nothing happening, when you feel you're being denied, and Ifa then says, stay. Sometimes the greatest mistake is leaving one season before your blessing arrives. Some people didn't miss the blessing. They moved 5 minutes too soon. In Otoro Erosum, Ifa is instructing Orunmila. Orunmila was instructed not to go into war immediately, so he obeyed. When he finally arrived, every other Irumole had taken all the gold, the wealth, the money, the beads, the clothes, the treasures. Nothing appeared to be left. The only thing remaining was an old woman that everyone had ignored. And Eshu told Orunmila after Orunmila had offered elbow, Eshu said, take her home. Take that woman home. The old one. And Orunmila obeyed. He took care of her. He provided food, drink. He nurtured her. And later this woman revealed her name. She said, my name is Suru. My name is Patience. She explained that all the treasures that were taken in the war were actually her children. Wealth was her child. Beads were her child. Brass was her child. Fine clothing and prosperity. All of those things were her children. And that my kids are eventually going to return to me. So one by one, the other Irumole had problems. And they came for Orunmila for consultation. They went for Ifa consultation. They were instructed to bring the spoils of the war as their ebo materials. And every treasure then reunited with its mother, Patience. And they reunited inside of the home of Orunmila. What is Ifa saying? Patience and success live together. Some blessings are not late. They are following patience. Everybody grabbed treasure. Orunmila took Patience home. Eventually the treasure came looking for Patience. Some blessings are waiting for your character. You're asking for power. Ori is asking for discipline. You're asking for influence. Ori is asking for humility. You're asking for wealth. Ori is asking, can I trust you? Some blessings don't need your prayer. They need your maturity. Some blessings are literally waiting for your ebo. One of the greatest misunderstandings about ebo, people think ebo buys blessing. No. Ebo prepares us. Ebo doesn't convince Olodumare. Ebo transforms you. Some blessings are waiting for you to let go of something. Some people keep praying while holding on to anger, holding on to resentment, holding on to old relationships, old identities, old failures. You can't receive with closed hands. Some blessings require an empty hand. Let us look at Obara Eguton. When we think of this verse, Ifa says, I reap benefits at home. I also reap benefits in the farm. These were Ifa's declarations to Aking Sami, the offspring of Ikori Aga. When he set a trap, the front one killed 20 animals, and the back one killed 30 animals, and the middle one killed 50 animals. He pulled down a creeper plant to use as rope, and 16 land snails fell down. When he opened his mouth in amazement, honey fell into his mouth. When he went back home, his pregnant wife had delivered twins. He declared that his life was as fulfilled as that of the Alafin. Before long, not too far, join us in the midst of Ibe. So I want you to notice something in this story. God didn't just bless him with one thing. Everything happened the same day. One trap, 20 animals. Another trap, 30 animals. And yet another trap, 50 animals. When he needed rope, Olodumare blessed him with snails. He shouted in praise of Olodumare, and Olodumare gave him honey. When he got home, Olodumare had blessed him with twins. Then the Alafin eventually gave him a mansion. That isn't one blessing. That is a rainfall, an avalanche of blessings. People think blessings arrive like a dripping faucet. Ifa says some blessings arrive like flood. When Ori decides it is your season, when Olodumare decides it's your season, Olodumare don't just send one blessing. Olodumare can change your whole life before sunset. Aking Sami spent years catching nothing. Then one day, he couldn't carry all his blessings home. Type that in the chat. I can't carry all these blessings. Aking Sami had years of disappointment. Nothing. 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 Then all of a sudden, everything. Isn't that life? Some people wait 20 years for one phone call, one opportunity, one relationship, one breakthrough, and suddenly everything changes. Notice what Ifa says. Aking Sami kept consulting Ifa. He kept going for Ifa consultation. Ifa kept telling him the same thing. Keep going. Imagine if he quit. Imagine if he quit the week before. The blessing wasn't late. Aking Sami was one more sunrise from abundance. The story doesn't just end there. Jealous people, haters, reported him to the Elaphim. They thought this would destroy him. Instead, after the Elaphim heard his story, the Elaphim built him a 32-room compound the same day. The thing they thought would end his blessing only became another blessing. Blessings on blessings. Even your enemies can accidentally deliver you into your next blessing. That's crazy. They reported him to destroy him. The king rewarded him instead. Because your title is not God will bless you, it is. Some blessings are waiting for you. Aking Sami teaches that blessings can be waiting all at once, waiting in your trap, waiting in the trees, waiting in your house, waiting in your wife, waiting in the king, waiting in the accusation, waiting in your condemnation, waiting everywhere. Most people think blessings travel one road. Ifa says blessings travel many roads simultaneously. When Akin Sami was looking at his trap, at that moment, he's looking at the trap. His wife is giving birth. While he's gathering animals, Olodumare was preparing honey for him. While he was walking home, the Elaphim was unknowingly becoming part of his destiny, part of his blessing. He thought God was doing one thing while God was doing like 5 things at once. If Ori signed your blessing, no one can unsign it. Think of Colonel Sanders. He didn't have a franchise until his 60s. Nelson Mandela was in prison for doing what was right for 27 years. The blessing waited. Tyler Perry, years of rejection. The blessing waited. You see him now. Viola Davis, years before becoming one of the most respected actresses in the business. It took years. Some of you are standing in front of closed doors. You're assuming that God said no. Maybe Oru simply said not yet. Maybe your blessing isn't missing. Maybe it's waiting. It's waiting for the version of you that can carry it. Come on. Let Ifa prepare you. Stop comparing your timeline to somebody else's. Some blessings don't arrive early because they require a stronger version of you. Ifa teaches that patience, character, sacrifice, alignment, all of those things prepare us for what is already destined. Don't quit. Don't envy. Don't rush. Because what's truly yours isn't lost. It is waiting. Excuse me. Let's say this affirmation together. My Ori knows the appointed time. I will not compare. I will not rush. I will not fear delay. I will grow in wisdom. I will grow in character. I will be patient. I will be faithful. Every blessing assigned to me will find me. I am becoming the person my destiny has been waiting for. Ashe. So I know some of you, someone came into your mind during this message. So what I want you to do, I want you to send this sermon to them today. And if this sermon described exactly where your life is, sometimes you need more than inspiration. Sometimes you need clarity. And that's why we offer personal Ifa divination, Ifa consultations, and also Ifa training. If you want to learn more, you can contact us at 323-244-1133 or at www.ibinkaifatemple.com. And last, if this message spoke to you today, I want you to type blessing in the chat. In closing, this is what I want you to do. I want you to live wisely. I want you to build Ire, and I want you to leave a legacy. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Aboto. Thank you all so much.